Hi, my name is Ariana Machado, and today I'm going to be teaching how to properly curl your hair and give that perfect, blown out, big curl look. The purpose of why I'm doing this is just I want to teach people how to properly curl a hair and to get that perfect blown out look. And what I hope to accomplish during this is that everyone can properly learn how to do it and learn the techniques that I've learned throughout the years of styling my hair. I decided to do this topic because I am constantly styling my hair. I naturally have very, very curly hair. So I just blown it out, but I'll explain why I blow it out later on. But like I said, I had naturally curly hair growing up. My mom had pin straight hair, so she never knew what to do with it or how to style it. So growing up very early on, I taught myself. I watched YouTube videos. I talked to hairstylists. I would get my hair done, say, what do I do? What do I do? Talk to cousins and other family members who have curly hair. And I've just learned how to properly style my hair, straighten my hair, blow out my hair, wear it natural. And I always love to do my hair like this, curled and like that blown out look. Brief history of hairstyling and curling hair. So hairstyling began years ago, back in the Egyptians, and they were known for actually shaving their heads, wearing wigs, and with those wigs, they would braid them or put jewels in them. And the most iconic wig of the Egyptians is Cleopatra, and she has those bangs, those sleek black hair wig. And eventually, the Greeks, they started wearing curls and like embracing their natural hair. And as history went on, hairstyles have changed, trends have changed. And basically, the first electric curling iron wasn't invented until 1959. But the ideas that they got from the first electric curling iron were from 1872. I believe with curling your hair or just styling it in general, it gives people who are like hairstylists, art, show how to do what they want to do and what they love. On top of it, I think it gives people of all genders confidence. I know when I have my hair done or when I go to the salon and it's done, I just feel so much confident in myself. So beginning with the demonstration, step one, make sure your hair is prepped and ready however way, depending on your hair type. So like I said, I have super curly hair. So what I like to do before I actually curl it with a curling iron is I blow out my hair. Before I blow out my hair, I like to put in a little bit of leave-in, a little bit of heat protectant. So this is what I use for heat protectant. It's Olaplex. It's an oil. It's like a serum. You can put it in before or after styling your hair, and I feel like that's what works best for me. I feel like if you have thinner type of hair, it might not work as well. It might make your hair very greasy, but since I have super curly hair, it just like I need that hydration, so it works for me. So I put the heat protectant in, I put the leave-in in, I brush it out, and I blow it out. I think anyone could blow out their hair. You could just have it simply be dry and start curling it, but the reason why I like to blow out my hair is because I need it smooth, like I said. And on top of it, it can also give you some extra volume if you're looking for that when you start to curl your hair. Number one rule, always apply heat protectant whenever you're putting any type of heat on your hair. Your hair could get very damaged. I mean, my hair is very damaged already, but always, always, always put heat protectant on. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more heat protectant, like I said, even though I already put it in before for blowing out my hair. So I just put a few drops in. And there's also spray heat protectant, so you can do that too. I just rub around in my hands, and I focus it on my ends, the front of my hair, because there's a lot of breakage, and the back of my head, because there's a lot of breakage too. So always your ends, and wherever you feel like you receive a lot of breakage in your hair, we really want to protect your hair. So after that, I always section off my hair. So that's step two. You could put them in individual sections, but I just section it as I go. So I like to work from the bottom to the top. It's whatever you prefer. So I just kind of like put my hair like this. It looks silly. So I put my hair like this. I clip it up with a regular clip, whatever you like. And I kind of just section off the bottom half of my hair. So you always want to grab a piece. This is step 3. Grab a piece. Depending on the thickness of your hair or the thinness of your hair, grab what you think is best. So I do about like an inch, I would say. And my hair is like pretty thin, even though it is curly. It's thinner when it's straightened and blown out. So I grab a piece of my hair, then I grab the curling iron. This is what the curling iron looks like. There's a clamp. That's how it works. This is the Conair Instant. I don't know what inch this is. I want to say it's about an inch or an inch and a quarter. Whatever size you think is best. I think a smaller one is best. Not too small, but smaller. And basically I just grab the piece, grab the curler in the other hand. I go to the root and I kind of twisted it a little bit just to get it together. That's a little fun hack. I go to the root, place on the top of the hair, and then I start curling away from my face. Make sure when you start it, you always have the clamp facing the front and then go towards away your face. And I kind of just play with the clamp, open it in and out, all till I make it all the way to the end. After that, I just wait a few seconds, nothing too long, and I release the clamp, and then you get. So when curling your hair, you want to make sure that you're always curling it away from your face. When people start doing mix match of curls, that's when it starts to look funky, in my opinion. So I just finished the whole bottom part of my hair. Next, what you want to do is the neck section. So I like to take out my left and right side of my hair. The sections definitely depend on how thick or thin your hair is. So I actually just finished doing both the sides and the back of my head sections, and now I'm gonna start doing my bangs. I have curtain bangs. I think it helps when doing this blowout look. So if you get your hair cut and you like to do your hair like this, I definitely recommend getting curtain bangs. If not, it's totally fine. And I take this section of my hair, my bangs, and I split them in half. I like to do a middle part with my hair. So when doing my bangs, I like to do it up more just so it gives it a little bit more volume. I put the clamp to the root facing the front, like I said, and I twist it, try to get to that root, and I like to hold there for a little bit. And then I make my way down. And I just kind of hold it like this up. Hold it for a little bit, make sure it gets super curled. Then I release the clamp, and it's left like this. And it looks a little crazy, but you have to wait till the end when we brush it out. And I do this to the other side as well. Go to the root, hold for a little bit. Then I make my way down. Hold. And then I release. Perfect. And right now it does look a little crazy, but it is okay. Now that I feel that these have cooled, I'm just gonna go brush my hair with my fingers. Some people like to use a brush. I think my fingers do the job. Okay, and I like to brush them back, my bangs too. And once you've brushed out all your curls with your fingers, what you can do is you can add a little bit more of like a serum or an oil. So this is like the heat protectant that I use, but you can also use it for after you style your hair. I'm not going to use it right now because my hair is pretty tamed. I usually use it if it's pretty frizzy, depends on the hair dye. And then after that, I like to use a hairspray. And this is a hairspray that I recommend. It's Sebastian Shapper. I get it at TJ Maxx. You want to use a light hold hairspray. Personally, I feel when you use too strong of a hold hairspray, it makes your hair very crunchy. So what I like to do is I like to shake my hairspray, and I kind of just like to grab my hair, and then from far away, I'll spray it. And it's just to make sure the curls stay. However much you need. More, the better, in my opinion. But this is good because it's a light hold hairspray. And it just even gives me like a little bit more volume, I feel like. Look. Some advice that I would give to you guys is that, like I said, blowing out your hair is definitely good if you have curly hair. And on top of it, if not, it could definitely give you some volume. I also make sure I get my hair trimmed every 6 to 8 weeks. That might be a lot for you. Normally, only 2 haircuts a year is good. But I get 6 to 8 weeks only because I'm always styling my hair. I'm always putting heat on it. I'm always dyeing it. So that's why I do that, to make sure my hair is always as healthy as it can be. So I can continue to dye it, style it, whatever. Some other advice, like I said, always heat protectant. Always use a heat protectant. And finally, always have your hair natural for a little bit. It's nice to let your hair breathe and, you know, be healthy. Even though, like I said, I always am styling it, but I go through periods where I do leave it natural for a long period of time. But yeah, and that's how you get that blown, curled out look. Thank you for watching.